Alright, Brush Monkeys, welcome back. Last week, as you recall, we delved into the Usagi Yojimbo Hero Pack with this little guy, Miyamoto Usagi. And I was pretty happy with how he came out. So today, we're continuing this series with the next one, Murakami Gennosuke, who is this rhino-looking Ronin. And we're going to be painting him again pretty close to the card art. Although I never found out about the Mon until after I got the figure. I've decided to go ahead and assume that's a carrot and paint the background white with orange carrot and green leaves on his Mon. The rest of his top is going to be, excuse me, it's going to be Vallejo model color purple with, you can see it's got little darker spots on it, so I'm going to do those in Vallejo model color violet to kind of make those stand out a little bit. And of course we got the same steel for his blade, darkened steel and Necron compound for his blade, Vallejo old gold for the hilt and pommel. I'm doing his skin in a heavy blue-gray. I was going to do a little bit of excuse me. I was going to do the Ulthorn Gray on the inside of his ears, but now that I'm looking at it, the card art, it looks like he's got pink ears. So I'm going to mix the heavy blue, or the Ulthorn Gray with the brown rose here, just to do the insides of his ears. You can see he's got a little bit of pink in his ears there. Got the ivory out for his eyes. Again, it's going to be mostly ivory with little black pupils in there. Glazed yellow, as you can see on the card, he's got yellow eyes. I have glossy black for the base. I've got black for his Hakama and Corvus black to highlight it. His belt is going to be Eshin Gray, because can't quite tell what it is there. It almost looks pink, but I don't want to do pink. So again, we're deviating a little bit from the card art, but for the most part it's going to look the same. So let's go ahead and pause here and get started on them. Alright, see you soon. Bye. Alright, Brush Monkeys, I'm back, and I've made some progress on our Murakami Gennosuke. I've got his skin done, got the inside of his ears painted, it looks really good. I got his eyes and his mouth done up. I did the same thing with his mouth that I did with Miyamoto Usagi. I gave it a shade wash of thinned down Drakenhof Nightshade, and then just went in and picked out the teeth in ivory. The eyes are ivory. They got a little black pupil there. I just finished painting the eyes, so they're still a little bit wet. But once they dry, then I'll give them the glaze of Lamenter's yellow. I really like that kind of grayish pink color that the ears came out. It looks really good. And I gave just a little bit of shade wash under the brows there to kind of define them, and in between the fingers to make them stand out a little bit more. I kind of wish I had filled in some of these gaps in the wrist with the plastic putty before I primed it. But, yeah, it is what it is. But he's looking pretty good so far. And, so yeah, I'm going to let those dry for a little bit, then I'll come back and do the eyes and the gi top here. For right now, I'm going to take a little break, and we'll tackle the rest of this later. Alright, see you soon. Bye. Our Brush Monkeys, we made a little more progress on our guy here. As you can see, I've got his gi top, his kimono based. I also got his eyes glazed with the Lamenter's yellow. So he's looking a little more like his card art now. Looking pretty spiff. Like how it's turning out so far. I'm going to let that purple dry, and then I will go in with the violet and do the little spots on it, spot patterns, and paint that Mon once it dries. I gotta let that dry first. I'll probably also do the insides of the sleeves in the darker purple too. But I haven't quite decided if I want to shade wash the gi top in Druky Violet and then layer it again in the purple, or just leave it as is and then go in on it. I think I'll go ahead and shade wash it when it dries. But anyway, gotta wait for that to dry before we can do any of that. Still got his hakama and his belt to do. Still got his base to do. Still got his sword to do. So stick around for all that. See you soon. Bye. Alright, I made some more progress on our guy. I decided to go ahead and shade wash the purple, and as soon as all that dries, I'm going to go ahead and layer it. There's still a little spot along the collar, a little spot right here, and a little spot down in there that the purple paint is still wet and it's not drying for some reason. It's kind of starting to frustrate me a little bit. But once all that dries and I can shade wash those spots, and those spots dry with the shade wash, then I can go back over and layer it with the same purple color, just to bring that color back out. In the meantime, I went ahead and did the hakama and highlighted that with the Corvus Black. So again, kind of a subtle effect, but it'll look right once it dries. And I painted the sword hilt and sword blade and dry brushed the blade. So that's all good to go. So now we're really just waiting for the purple and the shade wash to completely dry. And there's places where the shade wash is dry, but like I said, there's places right in there where the paint isn't dry, which is frustrating. But once I get that layered up, then I'll do the little spots with the dark purple. I'll paint his mon on the back with the white, orange, and green. And I'll do the belt and the insides of his gi top there. So, just waiting on the purple. So, gonna take a break and let that dry, and then we'll come back and see if I can get her done. See you soon. Bye. Alright, brush monkeys, we got the pattern done on his gi top. We got his mon finished. Looks pretty spiff. Got his gi all layered up. I'm pretty happy with how this guy's turning out. Also got his belt painted there. You can see that in the Eshin Gray. And on the back. So yeah, he's coming along pretty well. The only thing left to do now is the base, and I got out the gloss black for that. And then after I matte seal him, we'll gloss coat the base and gloss coat his eyes, same as we did with Miyamoto Usagi. And we'll call him a day. So I think the next time you see this guy, he's going to be completely done. And I'm pretty happy with him. See you soon. Bye. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, our finished Murakami Gennosuke from the Usagi Yojimbo Hero Packs. And he turned out pretty spiff. I really like how he came out. So next week we will be starting in on Kitsune, and that's the one that I had something kind of special and different planned for her. So I'm looking forward to seeing how she turns out. And we will see when we get there. Alright. See you next week. Bye. Hey Brush Monkeys, Tom from Flying Monkey Studios here. If you like what you see, click like down below. If you want to be notified when new videos come out, go ahead and click subscribe. It's like over here somewhere, right there. Those will both help with my YouTube numbers and bring me that much closer to monetizing this channel and being able to do what I love to do full time. If you want to get your hands on some of the miniatures I've painted here, visit our Instagram and Tumblr pages. I post pictures of both of those on a regular basis. I post videos on TikTok on a regular basis, mostly to direct traffic here to the YouTube channel, but you know, there's some other stuff there that's kind of cool. So go check that out. And if you want to show some love for your favorite monkey-based miniature painter, go check out our merch store at storefrontier.com/Flying Monkey Studios to get our t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeve t-shirts, can cozies, aprons, face masks. We've got all kinds of stuff there in a bunch of different colors, including tie-dye. We've got some tie-dye shirts on there if you want to check that out. So go check that out. Go check us out on our other social medias and follow us on Twitter for updates on the channel as well. And thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.